The Jungle Diaries, day 32 and 33. This is January 14th and 15th of 2024. Let's get it. Broke, bold, and breathing fire. Let's get after it. It started like this. I was standing in a bathroom, no boxers, no balance in the bank, and just enough pride to admit I peed a little bit. See, most folks wouldn't start their day that honest, but this is the jungle. And in the jungle, honesty is your machete. Cha-cha-cha. You either cut through the bullshit or you get tangled on it or in it. That morning, I looked at my account, negative 158. I laughed, not because it was funny, but because I knew it wasn't forever. And when you've chosen to be intentionally homeless, moments like this aren't rock bottom. They're rock solid because I chose this. To be free, to build this jungle story from the rawest place possible. Day 32, hustling in the cold with a vision in my chest. I had an interview for a reality TV show in 30 minutes, and guess what? I still hadn't even figured out the damn application. No laptop, no quiet space, no guarantees. But when you live in beast mode, excuses turn into fuel. I squatted down, pulled out my phone, and recorded the most naked, most real version of myself I could find. No clean shirt, no editing, just pure Jungle J energy. I talked about who I was. Not just the naked guy from Temptation or the dude modeling at nudist resorts, but the walking contradiction. A light in the party and a monk in the shadows. Selfishly, selfless, loud but grounded, wild but intentional. I let my emotions out. I let the waterworks flow because pain ain't weakness. It's a proof you care. That interview wasn't just a submission. It was a ritual. Nightfall discipline. At this point, I'm fully nocturnal. I sleep during the day like I'm a vampire with a dream and clock out from my shift at 5:30 a.m. Walk 30 minutes through the cold like a shadow ghost. Then tuck into my tarp nest before sunrise. I mapped my life out in hours and intention. Sleep 6:30 a.m. to early afternoon, grind 5:30 p.m. to 4 a.m. and create in between the chaos. I don't have a home, but I have a schedule. I don't have a stove, but I have a system. I don't have boxers, but I got balls. This is where my power lives, and structure birthed from struggle. Day 33, the flip that changed everything. And then, boom, $900 in my bank account. 900. I went from negative 158 to plus 900 in a single day. It wasn't magic. It was momentum. It was the universe saying, yeah, you're still in this. But here's the twist. I didn't celebrate with champagne or wild spending. I checked myself. Why? Because I realized I've got to get even more disciplined. Can't keep blowing my money on $4 gummy worms like I'm balling in Candyland. I set a new rule. $10 max per day on food. No kitchen, fine. I'll still treat eating like a financial ritual. Discipline is my new dessert. Solitude and self-talk. I'm still walking alone, still stuffing my duffel bag under tarps like sacred scrolls, still hiding my gear and praying it's there when I get off my 10-hour shift, still meditating, still making love to my thoughts, and still embracing the dark places inside my head that most people are scared to visit. But I'm scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Not scared at all. I'm grateful. Even when my eyes start watering from the cold, or even when I get denied re-entry at the Planet Fitness, or when I realize the same path might get the same result, I still walk it with faith because I know something most people don't. The process is the perfect purpose. Who is Jungle J? Well, I'm not just the former D1 athlete or the hype man from Temptation Resort. I'm not just the naked interview guy or the dude crashing behind the target. I'm Jungle J, a man creating his own jungle ritual, religion, a storyteller shaping his days like chapters, a naked monk building a brand from the street, a contradiction that makes sense only when you feel it. I sit when I pee, I quote Joker and Bane like their scripture. I cry mid-sentence and still call myself a warrior. I'm free. I'm free. I'm flawed, but I'm fiery. And I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Jungle Reflections. You don't need a mansion to be royalty. You need a mission to be remembered. Sometimes you have to be unbalanced on purpose to find the rhythm you were born to dance to. I don't want your sympathy. I want your attention so I can turn it into impact. I want your questions so I can find better answers. I want your voice so we can make the jungle roar together. Much love. Keep spreading it. This is Jungle J, and these are the sacred pages of day 32 and 33. We're still broke sometimes, still bold always, still breathing fire, changing the world, one person, one P-League, and one sacred choice at a time. Shop.